Hey everyone, I'm Civ the Casual Gamer, and welcome back to an update video. I don't know when the last time I made one of these, how long the weeks are since I dropped caffeine, but I want to tell you guys about it. So, I was like way too high hopes for this. Um, I'm pretty much back to getting distracted a lot on my phone sometimes, sometimes eating bad foods, but the difference is I'm just not drinking caffeine. And, you know, what I've noticed is that I've been kind of like it's kind of about I don't know week 3 or week 4 I would say. I just got like really depressed, like super depressed, like hopeless depressed. Not like sad, but like I don't know. I've been sleeping like 10 to 12 hours a day, which if you are doing that, it's like really not good for you if that's sustained over a long period of time, at least to my knowledge. But now I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things and building myself a routine, and I noticed that I don't know certain things. It's sometimes easier to or harder sometimes to just notice things. Like I notice when I'm getting distracted, but I still have to kind of like the caffeine drop was so much, right? That I was just like tired. It's like I had to take like 2 or 3 weeks off of taking things for serious and just running on like minimum like work power to just get through it. But I'm just now coming out of the thick of it. And I wish I made a video in between this because it was like I was really sad. But it's kind of like getting rid of caffeine then deleted my work ethic and I had to build it back up. That's literally how it's been. Because like there's been some days where I've literally spent all day on YouTube. I'm like, what happened? You know, and like I played some Siege or something. Like I barely upload any YouTube videos these past couple weeks. Like, I mean, you guys can see that. So now I'm getting back into a routine, and I feel like it's easier to, I guess, like plan to get back into it if that makes any sense. Because it's like I'm like, okay, you know, my plan has always been to wake up and eat breakfast and then like get to work, you know. And I have like this time period that I'm gonna try out. It's 3 hours of just dedicated work. And I've tried it before where you just do 3 hours of like you put your phone on airplane and whatever and you just work. And it's been really helpful for me when I have been able to pull it off. So it's been kind of like the way I would describe it, it is kind of like you know how some people say that rubber band where you pull it back and eventually it snaps so it goes forward. Well, it feels like it's doing this. Like some days I get a bunch of stuff done. Some days I get nothing done, you know. But overall, without caffeine, I can like I've been rebuilding my I don't know how to explain what's been going on. It feels like yeah, I guess the best way to describe it is like my work ethic deleted, my personality deleted, my drive deleted. Like and I just entered this really deep dark depression. It was like I could have a good day, right? And this is what happens if you ever find someone who hits like real depression. This is what happens to them. I had a good day, totally vibed, pumped for it. It's about 9, 10, 11 o'clock. I go to bed and I'm like, man, fuck this. This is a stupid situation I'm in. Like something will pop up, right? Like I don't know. But like you latch on like mountains out of molehills type thing. You latched onto a negative thought in the middle of the night. It keeps you up, and you know, then you just don't. You don't. And I think what's really helped actually is I the big thing for me was our yard needed to get taken care of, like really bad. And I said I'd take care of it. Like we haven't taken care of it in a really long time. Like the grass is 6 feet tall, and there was a day where it's like, okay, I had to cut out like YouTube in the morning because I had to get this yard work done and to still be able to pull off everything else. And that addition of the extra task, I don't know what that sounds, but the addition of the yard work task kind of set my day up to where it's like, all right, you got this like 3 hour block of yard work that I do, and then everything else kind of falls into place again. So it was a weird rebound. But overall, I think that I literally have every bad habit except for caffeine is back. Like, I'm not even kidding. Every bad habit is back. But I think that it's gonna, like, the learnings of dealing with it are gonna help me out. And I see it helping me out because already, you know, all the bad habits came back. And even when I had that weird depression state that I'm just now climbing out of, it I could still in that fight these bad habits back a little bit at a time. It was very minuscule that I noticed, but it was a little bit at a time. And now it's just like I feel like once maybe another month or two rolls by where I'm able to really readjust, you know, because I mean, like, my circadian rhythm got thrown off too. I don't know if I said that, but like I go to bed at 11, dink around till like 12:30, wake up at 7, snooze my alarms for a half hour, like, and then take 2 naps in a day, man. Like, it's just everything was screwed up. But I knew they were there. But remember, if you guys, if you ever see someone with depression, it's extremely hard for them to. They feel helpless, so they don't do anything, right? And I could see the problems, but like I couldn't do anything about them because I had this weird mental lock. And yeah, I mean that's kind of what's been going on with me. I think that things are gonna start looking up for me. I mean, it's been really like I know because sometimes you have like those bad days, right? I know that there's a state of mind that I achieve when I have a bunch of tasks I want to get done, right? This is how I know that a day has just gone terribly for me on the mental side of things. Is when I look at my cats and I'm like, you only want to be around me because you want me to pet you and feed you. Like, when that thought comes into my head, I know it's like a trigger, right? I'm like, oh my god, this isn't good. Or I when I start watching YouTube videos that I know that I'm not interested in. They just fill my time. Those are the kind of two signs, and there was a lot of that these past few weeks. Oh, like a lot. Like, I don't remember what I watched, right? I mean, I got back into watching some astronomy videos, which I find astronomy very fascinating, and that helped kind of get me, okay, I'm thinking about this topic, so at least this topic I enjoy. But I mean, there was stuff about news and a bunch. I don't really like to watch a bunch of Philip DeFranco because it's news that I really don't care about most of the time. And so I'd watch news about stuff I don't care about, gaming topics I don't care about. I mean, I'll watch somebody review Civilization 6 when it released. Like, it didn't help at all. It was a waste of my attention and time. So, yeah, it's been crazy. Um, I've just hit a massive rough patch. Probably one of the hardest things I've had to deal with in about, I don't know, 6 months, a year, you know? But I'm starting to slowly get the vibes back, you know? Very slowly, but I see it happening. And, yeah. I'm always excited to hit peak performance when it comes to creativity. Because I notice that when I'm focused and without the caffeine most of the time, and like there was that brief period where after I got off caffeine I was really happy. I solve problems, get creative, you know, just there's all these problems and whether my esports team, my business, and I just solve them. They come up, easy. So, yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with this. It's 2 months out from stopping, and basically the first month was stopping. The second month, I guess, would be a massive, massive depression that I'm just now getting out of. So that's kind of what I want to let you guys know about. Yeah, I actually started journaling for when I'm sad, because I tried recording sad YouTube, but it doesn't help. Journal for sad, film for happy. So, guys, that's it for this video. I'll probably make another update kind of next month. Let you guys know what's up. Actually, as of recording this, in about 25 days will be this channel's 5th year birthday. It's pretty... My God, there's a lot of videos of me. Not all of them are beautiful, but yeah, guys. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'm Pacific Casual Gamer. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I'll see you guys in the next one.